Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to use AI to extract environmental reports data from PDFs to Google Sheets. So let's suppose I'm an environmentalist and I'm adding all the PDFs in my Google Drive. Now I want that whenever I upload a new PDF or a file, the data should be automatically extracted with the help of AI agent. Here I'm going to use my AI agent as OpenAI, and then these extracted details should be automatically added to my Google Sheets. Doing this manually will consume a lot of time, so I'm completely going to automate this process. And to do this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Google Drive, OpenAI and Google Sheets. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I'm going to upload a new file or add a new file in my Google Drive, the details will be automatically extracted with the help of OpenAI, and then these details will be automatically added to my Google Sheets spreadsheet. Now, if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to see how to use AI to extract environmental reports data from PDFs to Google Sheets. For this, I have created an automation workflow where I have built connection between Google Drive, OpenAI and Google Sheets. And as soon as I've added the file or a PDF in my Google Drive, I was able to extract the data which I wanted as the fields in my Google Sheets spreadsheet with the help of OpenAI. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And now to learn how to create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. In this video, we are going to learn how to use AI to extract environmental reports from PDF to Google Sheets. For this, we are going to create automation between Google Sheets, OpenAI, and Google Drive with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now, after browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. Now, if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button. And first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first, let's name this workflow as how to use AI to extract environmental reports data from PDFs to Google Sheets. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created. And here I'm going to select this as AI agent and then click on create. Here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to use AI to extract environmental reports data from PDFs, which means whenever I'm going to upload a new file in my Google Drive, that will be automatically extracted. The details from that will be automatically extracted and added in my Google Sheets spreadsheet, which means whenever I'm going to upload a new file in my Google Drive, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So when a new file is uploaded and then action says do this, then extract the data with the help of AI agent and add that to Google Sheets. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Google Drive, and then in my action application, I will be taking OpenAI and Google Sheets. So here in my trigger application, I'm quickly going to take Google Drive. And then in my trigger event, I am going to take new file in a specific folder and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on the sign in with Google. Here you need to choose your account with which you have logged in your Google Drive. And after choosing your account, you simply need to grant away the permissions, for which you need to click on this allow, and here authorization successful, which means Google Drive is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter these details, which is folders or the subfolders. Now here I've created a folder in my Google Drive by the name Environment Reports, and I'm going to select this particular folder from this drop down. Now before I do the save and send test request and capture the response, we can see that this folder is blank. So here I have already downloaded the environment report, which I'm simply going to drag and drop, and I'm going to upload or enter that in this particular folder. And here it has been uploaded. Now I have to follow a very important step. I have to go towards this three dots, click on the share, and then click on the share. Here I have to grant away the general access to anyone with a link from this restricted, because if I restrict the permission, my AI agent will not be able to access this file and will not be able to extract the details. That's why it is important to give away the general access to anyone with a link. And then I simply need to click on this done. As soon as I do this, I can click on the save and send test request, and now let's wait for the response. So here we have received this response. In this web content link, I have the file which I have uploaded. I have received the web view link and then the rest of the details, like the permission ID, permission kind is to anyone with the link. I am going to copy and paste the web content link which I have received in the response. I'm going to open this in a new tab, and let's wait till it gets downloaded. And here it is, it has been downloaded. If I open this, I can see that this is the same exact PDF which I have uploaded in my Google Drive. We can match the data. In this, we have the Green Earth Mining Limited. The site name was NorthPit and Admin HQ. We have the date prepared by report reference, and then we have the same details over here in this particular PDF. So here we have received the right response, and now we can say that as soon as we have received the response in this workflow, the connection setup that we have created between Google Drive and Pabbly Connect, that is successful. And now whenever there will be new file uploaded in my Google Drive, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. But it is important to understand that Google Drive is a polling based application, which means Pabbly Connect will check for the response in 10 minutes and not instantly. So if I upload any file, it will check for the response after 10 minutes and not instantly. Here from the three dots, you can set your trigger time. You have to go towards the set trigger time, and from this drop down, you can select your own trigger time. I'm going to select this as check every 10 minutes and then simply click on save. So here we are done with the first step, and now I have to move towards the next step, which is I have to extract the data from this PDF which I have uploaded in my Google Drive with the help of AI agent. And here I'm going to take my AI agent or the action application as OpenAI. And then in my action event, I'm going to select this as extract content from PDF and then click on connect. So here, if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to click on the hyperlink given over here. So over here, it has taken me towards this API keys page. And now to create a new API token, I simply need to click on this create new secret key. First, I have to name this key. So let's say the name is test. The project will be default project and the permissions will be all. And then I simply need to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to me, which I need to copy and paste that over here. Here, as I have already an existing connection, I have created this connection multiple times. That's why I'm going to select this as existing connection and then go with save. Here, OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter these details. First, I'm going to select my AI model, which is GPT-4o Mini. And then I need to enter this image of the PDF URL. So I'm going to enter this web content link in this PDF or the image URL. We have to make sure that we map this web content link. As you know that we have just opened this web content link, and this is the particular URL which we need to map over here. I'm going to enter the prompt like. So here I've entered the prompt. You are an expert data extractor. Read this environmental monitoring report carefully and extract the following key details into structured table format. Use headers and match them accurately. Extract one row per data, entry date and site. So now we are done with this entering the prompt, and now I have to enter the structured output. Now with the help of the structured output, I will be able to generate the response in JSON format. And to get this response in JSON format, I have to enter the JSON schema in the structured output field. So over here under this important note, I have this hyperlink which I'm going to open. And on the left hand side where you can see all these options, I have opened the structured outputs. Now it is written try it out in playground or generate a ready to use schema definition to experiment with structured outputs. I'm going to click on this generate, and this box has appeared in front of me where it is written describe how you want the model to respond, and we will generate a JSON schema. So here I'm going to enter the details which I want. And the details are over here in this spreadsheet, the site name, date, PM 2.5, PM 10, NO2 and SO2. So I want all these fields. I'm going to enter these fields. So here these are the fields which I require, and then I need to enter the type of text, and then I need to enter, give me the site name. I'm going to follow the same process for rest of the fields. Like here I have written type of text, give me the rate. Then I have written PM 2.5 type of text, give me the PM 2.5. So we have to make sure that we enter all the fields which we require in this particular format only, and then we simply need to click on this create. You will see just within in few seconds the JSON schema will be generated for us, which we need to copy and simply paste that in the structured output. So here it has been generated. I have copied this. We have to copy this entirely and simply paste in this structured output field. Here we are done with adding all the details, and now I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. So here I have received the response. The site name is NorthBit. The rate is this. We have received the PM 2.5, PM 10, PM NO2, SO2. So I'm going to open my file which I have uploaded, and let's recheck. The site name is NorthBit. Over here we can see that we have received the exact. The date is May 1st, May 7, 2025. And here we have received the date as May 1st, 2025. If you want to receive the complete exact details, you can enter the date like the starting date or end date in that JSON schema. While we were generating the JSON schema, we entered the date. So it has given me the starting date. And then I have received the rest of the response for this PM 2.5, PM 10, NO2 and SO2. I want to add all these details to my Google Sheets spreadsheet. So here I'm going to click on this add action step button, and then I'm going to search for Google Sheets. And then in my action event, I'm going to select this as add new row and then click on connect. Here I have already created this connection multiple times. That's why I'm going to go with the save. If you do not have any connection, click on this add new connection and then simply sign in with Google and grant away the permissions. Here Google Sheets is connected with Pabbly Connect, and first I need to enter the spreadsheet. So over here the name of my spreadsheet is environment report. So I'm going to select that, and you will see that it has automatically detected the sheet, which is sheet number 1. I'm going to enter or map all the details which I have received from my previous response, which is I'm going to map all these details. Over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. So that's why I have mapped all these details, and now I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and here we have received the response. So now let me open my Google Sheets spreadsheet, and here we can see that we have added all the details. The site name is same, date is same, and the rest of the details are also same. Now to summarize, we took Google Drive as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We captured the file response in this workflow, and then we extracted the file details with the help of AI agent. Here I have used as OpenAI, and then I have added the extracted details to my Google Sheets spreadsheet. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between Google Drive, OpenAI and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.